Hey guys, how's it going? Eric Norris here. Today I wanted to talk about the power of our mindset and how we can achieve anything in life if we truly want it. There's a great quote from Napoleon Hill in the book called Think and Grow Rich. Here's the quote: "Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." That is so powerful. I also want to mention about this book as well. It's in this book. Here's what you'll learn about this book. It's not necessarily about being rich. It's actually about being rich in your mindset and in life. And that's such a very powerful thing. So I've experienced this in my own life, and I'll give you an example. Back when I was a broke, struggling musician, had no money, I said, there's gotta be a better way. I turned to real estate. So I literally transitioned from being a musician into a real estate hound dog investor, looking at deals every day, literally every day. But the way I got there was I had to shift my mindset. And in order to do that for me, I had to be well equipped with the knowledge and information so that I could execute and make that deal happen. So for instance, being a musician, studying for years in music and the art of music and songwriting, that was my forte. And then shifting over to real estate, the way I did that was I was finally making a little bit of money, and that was part of the mind shift. I said, wow, I could tuck this money away, save it so I can get a down payment, put it toward a house in real estate and make some real money. So what I started doing was I started reading book after book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, the ABCs of real estate investing, all kinds of books. I read, I think, over a dozen books my first year of transitioning into a real estate mindset or a wealth mindset. And so once I did all that, I was equipped with the information, I was equipped with the confidence and knew exactly how to execute the deals. So when I went into my first property and my second and third and so on, it was like I knew exactly what I was doing, and I was able to execute. And so now that I've done that, I have other levels and other things that I want to achieve. And it really comes down to your mindset. If you have people around you with a negative mindset that are naysayers and telling you no, you cannot listen to them. You got to shut them out. You really got to believe in yourself, and hopefully you believe in a higher power that really orchestrates all these things, that gives you that, who gave you your mind, right? But anyway, yes. So whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And another example of that is, it's funny, for instance, if I'm playing disc golf, and this happens to all kinds of sports and anything, if I'm sitting there at a crucial point in my tournament or game, and I'm trying to make this putt, if I have it in my mindset, please don't miss, I have a way more likelihood chance that I will be missing the basket. But what I've noticed is if I go into it going, I need to make this, focus on right the center of that basket, I gotta make this, and just keep focusing. If you focus in that positive mindset and focus on the drive and the passion and the having that mindset of what you want to achieve and accomplish, it will be 10 times more attainable than saying the opposite of being like, oh, I hope I don't lose all my money. Oh, I hope this doesn't fail. You don't have to look at it that way, because all that does is create fear. Once you put fear in your mind, all that does is, it's like analysis paralysis. You analyze it, you overthink, and you think, oh no, what if this happens? What if this happens? Sure, there are things along the way that can happen, but there's also ways to prevent those too. You got to look at what's the most well-insulated way to live. What's the most well-insulated asset class in the world? For me, and for most entrepreneurs and investors, and how most millionaires made their wealth, is through real estate. So that was building that confidence, that mindset. So whatever it is in life that you want to achieve, you just got to envision it. You got to write down your goals, look at it. There's something super powerful about writing down your goals, because then you can really visualize it. You take it from your brain to the paper, and your eyes are fixated on it and you see it. So it's reinforcing the power of your mindset of what you want to achieve. And, sometimes doors close, but just because those doors close doesn't mean that, oh, I can never do that situation again. So for instance, if I put an offer in on a property and I don't get it, it doesn't mean I'm not going to ever do real estate again. I just move on to the next thing. And it's the same thing with sales and going door to door, or just in life. We're always selling ourselves in so many different ways. And so, there's a stigma with salesmen and, car salesmen and all that. But there is power if you are one of those salesmen and you learn early on how to deal with rejection, because you realize eventually you're like, okay, that door closed. There's a million more doors in the world that I can access that have opportunity. And, it's just about that perseverance, getting back up. Anyway, the power of the mind. It is the most powerful thing that we have. And we got to treat it well. We got to treat it right. Don't feed it with garbage, negativity, and anything around you that's negative, whether it's friends, family, news, what we see on the internet, whatever. Like, limit yourself to all that stuff and stay laser focused on what you want to achieve, and learn how to get there, and learn how to get there quickly. It's better to fail fast quickly than to fail taking a long period of time. And if you want to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve in life, another thing you can do is find mentors that are already doing it. They've been doing it for 20 years, 30 years. Connect with them, learn from them, take them out to lunch, say, hey, can I pay you $100 for an hour just to pick your brain? That amount of money is so worth it. Like, you can gain so much valuable information, and you should take notes, because you could take mental notes, but our minds are, we don't remember everything. So it's really good to take notes. Or you could do an interview. You could literally make your whole presentation an interview, with a mentor. And that's something I plan to do in the future with this channel. But anyway, I wanted to hop on here and just give you guys some positive reaffirmation of how important it is to keep our mindsets right, and to put the right things in our minds, and to focus on what's important in life and what your passion is in life, and to execute and move forward and have those successes. My two next successes, one of them is building this channel. Not only do I want to monetize this channel at some point so I can make some income from it, but I also want to give back and help other people too. And I feel like that's a great reward, that I'm actually helping people, giving back, and in return, I'm getting paid. So that's a really cool thing. My other future endeavor is moving from multifamily residential to multifamily commercial, where the margins are greater and there's more opportunity and bigger amounts of wealth to attain. Because you get to a certain point and you're like, okay, I've been successful here, but I can see the next plateau, the next goal. And I see all these other people that I look up to that have already done it. So you've already seen that they've already obviously paved the path. There is that opportunity to move forward. So anyway, whatever it is in life that you guys are looking to strive for and be a success in, it could be a musician. For me, I had the passion to be a musician. I guess I just didn't have quite the drive or the confidence. And that's probably what I lacked. And I was also young at the time, and I didn't want to take anyone's guidance or direction. Now that I'm older and wiser, I realize how valuable it is to ask for direction and have mentors and people that you can look up to and ask questions to. Like, how did you do this? This is where I am. What'd you do in this situation, So whatever it is in life that you're trying to achieve, it can be done. Mindset is everything. So just remember that. And I'll say this quote again because it's so powerful and I don't want to mess it up. So I want to say it properly. And this is from this book right here. And like I said, this is such a valuable piece of information. Lots of good information. This isn't just about making money or attaining wealth, but it's really being rich in your mind, being wealthy in your mindset, having a full balanced life. And I'll leave you with this again, where I started off is this quote: whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So powerful, so powerful. So I hope you guys have a successful day, a successful year, a successful life. Any hardships we've ever had to go through, you just got to persevere and move forward and go through and try to set those goals and accomplish them, and think big. Think bigger than you normally do. A lot of us tend to think like, oh, we have kind of big goals, but think bigger. 10x, baby. Think large, think big. I hope you guys have some major success, and I hope that this video has inspired you and motivated you and reaffirmed how important it is to have that positive mindset, to have your successes, that whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Please like, please subscribe. Eric Norris, have a great day. Peace out.